entertainment bullseye every week with her hard riding. Straight shooting. And suspense.
Your eyelids are heavy, so heavy you can hardly keep them open. Close your eyes and sleep. Sleep. You have no will of your own. You can do only what the great Tagalini commands.
Tagalini?
For Pete's sake, sis, you spoil it again.
I'm sorry, Tagg, but the Tagalini got me.
The world's greatest hypnotist can't have a silly name like Tagg.
Oh.
This time, really try, Annie. The book says your mind has to be a complete blank.
Well, all right, but you better hurry up or Professor Tagalini won't have any supper tonight.
All right. Look deep into my eyes. Let your mind go blank. Your eyelids are heavy. So heavy you can hardly keep them open. Close your eyes and...
Where's the sheriff?
For Pete's sake!
What, Luke went to Wexford and Lofty's not around either. What's the matter?
Deuce Johnson and Cash Naylor. If somebody don't stop them, they're going to kill each other.
The Silver Ace?
Yeah, they're wrecking the place.
No kidding?
You're staying here.
Aw, Annie.
You heard me, Professor.
What's the idea?
I'm breaking this up before somebody really gets hurt.
No gal's telling me what to do.
This gal is.
You stay out of this, Annie.
Take it easy, Deuce. Listen to me, Cash Naylor. You've been run out of other towns, and if you keep stirring up trouble around here, you're going to be run out of this one.
I'm trembling like a leaf.
What's going on here?
The boys were having a little fracas, and it kind of got out of hand.
What started it? Oh, laughing boy. Thinks he can barge in here and rough me up and deal himself a partnership in the Silver Ace.
I made you a straight business offer.
You wouldn't know a straight offer if you saw one.
I see you've got the law on your payroll.
I don't need that kind of payroll. I run an honest, square dealing house.
Well, you've got me outnumbered. But I'll be seeing you.
Wait a minute, Naylor. If anything happens to Deuce, like what happened to Judson over in Mission Ridge, you're the first man I'm coming after.
They never proved I had anything to do with that killing.
Then don't crowd your luck.
Thanks, Lofty. You too, Annie. Knowing how you feel about gambling, I appreciate what you did.
Don't get any ideas, Deuce. If I had my way, this place would be closed tomorrow.
I know,
If
Annie.
it weren't for the Silver Ace, Naylor wouldn't have come back here in the first place.
All right, Annie. Skeet, let's get this place cleaned up.
Well, he won't cause any more trouble.
What makes you so sure?
Oh, he wouldn't have the nerve.
Not after the way I read him off.
You know, Lofty, I think you ought to meet the great Tagalini.
Hey, who?
Tagalini. He's been looking for someone who can make his mind a complete blank.
Well, how'd it go, boss?
Rotten.
I told you he wouldn't scare easy.
He's got the whole town eating out of his hand.
And they love him, too.
If we could just get something on him.
Well, Skeet's been out that Silver Ace for over a week now, and ain't turned up nothing yet.
Well, I'll figure out something.
And while you're figuring, what do we use for money?
Stages are still running, aren't they?
No, I thought we wasn't going to pull any more holdups.
We won't once we take over Deuce's place. Come on.
All right, get your hands up.
We'll take the strong box.
I ain't carrying any.
You're lying.
They didn't ship one this trip.
Well, if he isn't carrying cargo, at least he's got a passenger. Keep him covered. All right, come on out.
Are you addressing me?
I ain't talking to your sister, lady. Come on out.
You're being unnecessarily rude, young man.
I'll take that.
I should warn you, my son Jamie won't like this a bit.
Jamie?
Yes, Jamie Johnson. I'm sure you've heard of him.
No, I can't say as I have. You don't mean Deuce Johnson?
Oh, that's an unfortunate nickname he had given him in college, and I don't approve of it.
Well, what do you know? Hey, Moose, come here. We hit pay dirt. This little lady is Deuce Johnson's mother.
Didn't know he had one.
Well, he has. Ma'am, it's our pleasure meeting up with you.
Oh, well, then give me back my reticule.
Why, sure. And to show you how much we think of your son, we're going to take that Oakley gal.
You want no argument with her.
Are you all right, ma'am?
Oh, yes, thank you. But those young men were very rude. Thank you for chasing them away.
Not at all.
Gosh, Annie, am I glad to see you.
Did you recognize either of those men?
Never saw him before, Annie.
Annie? Why, you must be Annie Oakley. Oh, my son Jamie's written all about you.
Jamie?
Yes, Jamie Johnson. Well, he owns that big ranch just west of the town. The Silver Ace Ranch.
The Silver Ace a ranch?
Do you mean Deuce Johnson?
Oh, Miss Oakley, I never did approve of that nickname. It makes Jamie sound just like a gambler.
Well, lady, that's exactly what...
Is Deuce, Jamie expecting you?
Oh, no. He never would allow me to take that long trip alone. I just decided to surprise him.
It'll be quite a surprise. Well, I'd better get going. I'll see you later on.
Yes, and do drop in for tea some afternoon, will you?
Well, thank you, Miss Johnson. I sure will. Bye.
Goodbye, dear.
Annie, thought you were out at the Elston place.
So you told your mom the Silver Ace was a ranch.
What business
It's
is it?
none of my business. Only I hate to see a sweet little old lady get her heart broken.
Hey, what is this?
Mrs. Johnson is coming to visit the son she's so proud of. The one who's such a successful rancher.
Mom? Mom here in Diablo?
Not yet, but she will be in 15 minutes.
Well, she can't come here.
Oh, how are you going to stop her?
Well, if she finds out I'm a gambler, it'll shock me, kill her.
Oh, you should have thought of that before now.
Good grief, Annie, don't lecture me now. What do we do?
I'd say you better get a ranch.
In 15 minutes?
Hey, what about the Austin place? They're out of town.
Hey, that's right. They ask you to look after things.
Lofty, you ride out and meet the stage and have Mac drive it direct to the Austin ranch.
Right.
Come on, Deuce. We've got 15 minutes in which to turn you into a respectable rancher.
Boss, I've got big news.
If it's about Johnson's old lady, we're way ahead of you.
You already know?
Mm-hmm. Kind of solves our problem, doesn't it?
Sure, we got the old lady and we got Deuce right where we want him.
Where's she staying?
The Elston place.
Well, get over there and keep your eyes open. By this time tomorrow, you're going to see a big change in Deuce Johnson.
Oh, here we are, Mrs. Johnson. Careful now. Careful. There we are.
Jamie! Jamie! My dear boy!
Mom, it's good. Yeah, I missed you.
It's been such a long time. Let me have a good look at you.
Why'd you tell me you were coming?
I didn't think you'd let me. Jamie, you look so pale.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I am?
Yes, I thought with all this outdoor living you'd be so healthy and all tanned up. And...
Oh, that. Well, you see, I've been a little bit under the weather, but everything's all right now.
Well, you will show me all over the ranch. I've never been to one before.
I was counting on that. I mean it. It'll be fun showing you around the place.
Deuce doesn't know it yet, but I've got him right where I want him.
Huh?
Well, the Elstons have gone to Wickford to put their ranch up for sale.
Are you thinking what I think you're thinking?
Well, by this time tomorrow, I hope the Silver Ace is going to be closed for keeps.
Annie, that's blackmail.
Let's just say that in the morning, Deuce and I are going to have a little man-to-girl talk.
I won't do it. I just won't do it. Of all the conniving female tricks, this takes the cake.
Well, if you go on working at the Silver Ace, your mama's going to find out about it.
She's gonna find out anyway.
Not if you close the place down and then buy the Elston Ranch. Oh, Deuce, you're too nice a guy to be a gambler. With your background, you could do a lot for this town.
Annie, I've been flattered by experts.
Oh, Annie's right, Deuce. No matter how straight you shoot, gambling's no way to make a living.
Think it over, will you?
Oh, all right, Annie, I'll think it over. Does that make you happy?
Well, it will if you come up with the right answer.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm going to go rescue Mrs. Johnson from the great Tagalini. He's probably got her hypnotized into asking him for lunch. Remember, the Elstons are due back tomorrow.
Yes, Annie. What a gal, huh?
You can do only what the great Tagalini commands. Mrs. Johnson, are you hypnotized?
I don't believe so.
Ah, gee willikers. The book says an expert can hypnotize anybody by just looking at him.
Well, maybe my mind wasn't blank enough. Come on, let's try it again now.
Oh, all right. Look deep into my eyes.
Oh, no! We'll get rid of that meddling gal once and for all. Behind the house. Get behind those boxes.
Good heavens, what's that?
On the floor, quick!
Who's hornets? A whole nest of them.
Hey, we're coming from fight in this flower box hornet.
I'm sorry about all the noise.
Are things always as lively out here?
No, not always.
Who was it?
It looked like the same men that held up the stage.
Well, why would they come here? I haven't done anything worth stealing.
At the holdup yesterday, did you tell them who you were?
But I believe I did mention I was Jamie's mother.
Well, then that's it.
That's what?
Tagg, ride into town as quick as you can and bring Lofty and Deuce right back here with you.
I don't get it, but I'll do it.
I know, Lofty. Of course Cash Naylor's behind this. And suppose the posse could track him down. We still haven't got any proof.
Well, what are we supposed to do? Wait till he kidnaps
Not
Mommy?
so loud. She's right in the other room.
Look, if we could get Mrs. Johnson to go to Wickford, she could stay with the Roberts.
Well, Annie Naylor's probably got men watching the house. They'll just follow her.
Well, if they only see you and I leave, they're not going to trail us.
What's that got to do with it?
You're not thinking of disguising Mom in your clothes, are you?
Oh, we're near enough the same size.
Hey, that's great.
She wouldn't be caught dead wearing a skirt that short.
Suppose you fellas leave that up to me. Look, go out and hitch up the buckboard and bring it around front.
Now what are they up to?
Mom!
Holy Toledo!
Well, what do you think?
Well, gosh, Mom, I would have known it was you.
Isn't that a compliment?
Well, of course it's a compliment, which is more than I get in this outfit.
I'll say, you look like you got a date to scare crows.
That's enough out of you. Here, put this on, you'll be all set. Now, you better say goodbye in here, because you'll have to keep it pretty casual when you get outside.
Goodbye, son.
Goodbye, Mom.
When those rustlers are caught, I'm coming back.
Rustlers?
Yes, the rustlers.
Oh, the rustlers. Sure, you're coming back, Mom. You take care of yourself. Come on.
Goodbye, Annie.
Bye.
Bye.
It's the Oakley girl.
Good. With Lofty and her out of the way, we only got to get rid of Deuce. Give him 5 minutes and then go into your act.
I gotcha. Deuce, you gotta come with me.
What's the trouble?
Some thugs are wrecking the Silver Ace.
Wait a minute.
What's up?
Trouble at the Silver Ace.
What are you doing here?
We're fixing lunch. Why?
But I saw you drive off.
Come on, Skeet.
Wait a minute. If you just came in from town, how come you saw the buckboard leave?
What do you mean?
The buckboard just left 5 minutes ago. You couldn't have seen it. I've got a hunch this is some kind of a trick.
Oh, you're crazy.
Not if you're working for Cash Naylor, I'm not.
I ain't working for Naylor.
The one will soon find out. Suppose you sit down.
Don't move, anybody. Drop those guns.
Boss, I'm sorry.
Never mind, Skeet. Sometimes it doesn't pay to be smart. Keep her and the kid covered.
Naylor, if you...
Shut up. That was your ma on the buckboard, wasn't it? Where are they headed? Well, it doesn't make any difference. We'll catch up with them anyway.
Stay where you are.
Why, you miserable crawling...
Shut up, or you'll get a taste of the same. You stay here and guard them. We'll take the high trail and catch up with the old lady. Come on, Skeet.
The two of us will be able to move it.
No, you stay here. Get your hands up. You heard what I said? Now get back on that buckboard and turn around. You and the old lady are coming with us.
He'll be out for an hour or more. When I slick 'em, they stay slick. Hey, kid, I told you to quit staring at me.
Well, he's got to look at something.
Well, at least he could blink once in a while. Now, cut it out. Listen, kid, quit staring at me or I'll...
Dog.
You mean I'm a dog? You crazy little brat out.
A big, dirty, shaggy dog. You're a dog. You're a dog. You're a dog. Down, boy. Down. Down.
You did it. You really did it.
His mind must have been really blank.
Well, ask him where they took Mrs. Johnson.
Where's Mrs. Johnson?
He thinks he's a dog, all right.
Holy Toledo.
Well, don't just stand there. Turn him into something where he can talk.
Gosh, Annie, I'm kind of new at this, and I don't know.
Good grief. Give him Mrs. Johnson's scarf and tell him he's a bloodhound.
Oh, all right. You're a bloodhound. This belongs to somebody we want you to find.
he's gonna crawl like that, it'll take us months to get there.
Maybe I can fix it. You're still a bloodhound, but you can run on your hind legs. Up, boy! Up! Go!
Ditched the buckboard, all right?
Yeah, they'll never find it.
Hand me a pencil and some paper out of those saddlebags. I want you to write a letter to Jamie boy, telling him to do exactly as I say.
I'll do no such thing.
You write that letter, your friend here will catch a bullet right behind the ear.
He's bluffing.
You think so?
Wait a minute. I'll write.
That must be the place, all right.
Down, boy. You've done fine. You're a good dog.
Well, you know what to tell him.
There's a bad man in that shack. A real bad man. That's right. Now, here's what I want you to do.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, I guess we won't be needing you anymore.
Why, you murderer?
Didn't think we were going to turn you loose, did you?
But you promised.
I didn't promise anything, lady. Move, what are you doing here? Hey, let go of my leg.
Get this! Please, go off me!
Thank heaven, Annie.
You better bring Bosco out of his trance before he kills somebody.
Come on, boy. You're a good dog. You're not a bloodhound anymore. You're not even a dog. You're a man.
I am? Hey! What's going on around here?
Hey! I put it across, Annie. Wortham's mine the Silver Ace.
And turn it into a hotel?
Uh-huh. And here's the deed to this place. I'm really a rancher now.
Oh, gee, Deuce, I'm awful proud of you.
You're the one that did it, Annie. Well, I just don't know how to thank you.
Oh, it was Tagg who saved the day.
Tagg?
Come quickly. The most dreadful things happen.
What is it?
Tagg is standing in front of the mirror practicing it. Well, come and see for yourself. Come look.
Oh, it finally happened. The great Tagliani has just hypnotized himself.